James the Lesser, we don't know how to do any polls with anything yet. Like, I'm looking to do polls with Nightbot and stuff, and I think it would still work here on YouTube like we were trying to get it to work on Twitch.
Here we go.
Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible. I'd like to point out, DSP is struggling to get 500,000 views a month on his 200,000 sub channel. In 3 days, having It's a Gundam on to make fun of DSP, got 136.6k views. Over 136,000 views. And that's not counting the reeeestreamers like Phil, who has over 21,000 views on that stream. And just 2 days before that, making fun of DSP again, 123.7k views. These 3 videos right here are about to get more views in a month than the DSP does. In an entire month. On all of his 3 of his channels combined. Love it. Now, let's go on to the actual video. Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible, like I already said. Kino Casino, ton of views on their kick stream. Phil over 21,000. I'll have the link down below. Hopefully Phil doesn't delete this one, because it's not Phil himself, so she shouldn't have to worry about that, just have to say, but let's watch just a little bit. It's a 6-hour video on Phil. I'm not watching all that right now.
Over 4,000 are here
Retweet,
live
everyone,
to witness
retweet.
Kill Phil!
Kill Phil,
It's
volume
time
2.
to fucking destroy Darkside
Let's
Phil.
bury him.
We're gonna bury him along with Beg's bunny in the backyard and his fat cat, horse, fucking pig wife. Whoa.
God, I love it. Guys, these are my first real friends in years. Guys, it was the 8-month plan. Doesn't matter that all my stuff shows I made it just yesterday and not 8 months ago.
Oh, buddy!
It's a Gundam. We'll be joining us in about 40 minutes or so. So
Yes.
guys, we have... it's too much. Where do we...
Oh my God,
Buddy,
there's so much
he
going
hired
on.
Ralph. Well, not hired.
Bro, well,
He's
no, this is the best
go,
part,
go.
is that Ethan Ralph is so desperate now. He's so cloutless, moneyless, living in his shack in the middle of a backyard in Mexico with no indoor fucking plumbing, no running water, that it's come to the point where he's begging Darkside Phil for it. Please, Phil, can I be the co-host of Smock, guys?
And Ethan Ralph accidentally had his search history shown on stream or whatever, showing he's looking for gonorrhea medicine in Mexico. Oh yeah, it's gonorrhea. Take the right medicine, it goes away. But wrap it before you tap it. No glove, no love. You don't have that issue then.
And the thing is, I didn't have to do tryouts. You
I
know,
know.
I
You have
didn't
to
have to
bend the
do.
knee.
I didn't have to do tryouts. He's
Ooh.
bowing the knee to Darkside Phil.
This is the
Please,
best.
Phil. I'm so poor. I really need to be a wrestling show with you, Phil. If you could find it in your heart. So, guys, this is the thing. There's now 3 co-hosts that are trying out to replace me on Smart Guys.
Guess who the number 2
first-
guy is, guys?
The first one is Ralph. So next week, this is so amazing.
You won't
Like
believe
this is what we wanted all along.
Yes.
Next week, it's
March 27th, I do believe.
Ralph and Darkside Phil teaming up to take on the casino. It just couldn't be any better.
He hired a sex offender.
He hired a convicted sex offender to be the co-host. He hired a convicted felon for assault on a female cop. Whoa, buddy. Some guy who can't even
Which is
live in
Ralph.
America. It's fucking Ralph. Then his co-host for week 2
Guess what?
is Mersh, the only guy online who might actually be even more down bad than Phil with the begging and the crying about how poor he is. And then we have received insider scoop on who co-host number 3 is going to be, and we're going to reveal it tonight.
Okay, you want to tell him?
We've learned who co-host number 3 is going to be. And as we go through our Whoa Buddies...
Again, I'm going to link down below. It's a really long one. I might try to cover this live on Wednesday, maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
leading up to It's a Gundam coming on, we will reveal after the Mersh Whoa Buddy who the 3rd co-host for Smart Guys is going to be.
Do like Feezer?
And it-
Cog?
No, it's amazing
Dog-
shit.
Whoa.
By the way, Archduke
Archduke
Instinct has gifted 10 subs. Mr. Quaster Hopper for 5
Let's
subs.
get some subs.
Flathead Round Teats Reel for a sub. James for a sub as well.
Now notice, their fans are donating subs. They've not asked. They've not begged. They're not sat at chat in silence going, come on guys, I need money. Guys, why is no one donating? Guys, I've been streaming for 3 minutes and 50 seconds and I haven't gotten $1,000 yet. Amazing how they're not doing that and their fans are still donating.
Nose Goblin with a sub. I'm just scrolling back. There's been a lot of followers that buried some of these
million followers.
pre-subs. I apologize if you
welcome.
sent in a sub and we didn't shout it out. Let me see here.
We got
Smelly Homeless Guy did 5 subs.
Theodore
And
Feaser
Theodore
the Bald.
Feaser the Bald for 30 subs.
Let's fucking go. Now listen, guys. This is how it's
Let's
gonna go.
go.
We have Gundam for an hour or two. But here's what we're gonna do, guys. Okay, we're gonna read the funniest DMs that weren't read on the last show.
Yes.
With Gundam. Then we're gonna watch Phil beg from yesterday. And
Oh my
folks,
god, it's so
brutal.
good. It's so
the
good.
worst.
I watched the whole thing live, just fucking died.
It's over.
So for those who don't know, Phil did a solo Smart Guys, or as he calls it, Smart Guy. And you'll see he's crossed out the S with a red X. And in the intro where my face is on the title belt, he scratched out my face with a red X.
How dare
It's
you.
so funny.
He did not do that. One of DSP's fans did.
It's so funny. So he did a solo edition of this wrestling show. This must have been, Darkside Phil is always like super boring, pathetic, begging, but this might have been the most boring 2 hours that Darkside Phil had ever put together in his entire life.
That's saying a
It
lot.
was fucking brutal. Nobody could deal with it. It was so bad. Like detractors and dents, like nobody could fucking make heads or tails of this. And you could tell he was trying so hard.
Yeah.
Man. This was him at maximum effort, maximum energy, maximum showmanship. He was really trying to prove to me that he could do it, that he didn't need PPP to carry him, to hold him by the hand, that
Guys, I don't need PPP to beg for me. I can beg for myself.
he was a solo entertainer extraordinaire.
Oh yeah.
He tried. It was an attempt. But it was a terrible attempt, Phil. And he kept trying to be me at various points and do the sort of lines that I would do. He threw me under the bus on it for begging too much on the show. He's like, people always complain that PPP begged too much. This is coming from Darkside Phil.
Oh.
Which is like, Phil, all I did was take your content, which the only content he has is begging, and take it to its natural conclusion, which was to make all of it begging. And just go fucking crazy. But the thing is, Phil, at least my begging was sort of funny. His begging on the show was just sad. It was just sad, bro. Like he had to fake donos at the end. Those last 3 tips were so fucking fake, bro. There was not a chance in the world that they were real. And he couldn't even fake tips to hit the goal.
Oh.
He had enough shame to be like, I can't fake hitting this goal because I didn't get any support. Realistically, he got about $30 of real support.
I heard 30.
It was crazy. He was like, come on, guys. I've been live streaming this show for an hour. Don't you guys want Smart Guys to continue? Guys, you want Smart Guys to continue? We need that money. We really do. We need that money to pay the bills. The WWE Champions bill. The WWE 2K25 bill.
36.
It's like $36. He had to
Let's be honest.
pay and move heaven and earth. And listen, he had to fake it to get to the $100 because it would crush his heart if people didn't actually care about the cards. Because he really thought, this is the crazy thing, he really thought people were tuning into Smart Guys for the wrestling. Whoa, buddy, for the wrestling talk. Whoa, buddy. And to see him and to see
The wrestling talk that DSP knew nothing about. People have actually taken the segments of him talking about a match and showing what actually happens in the match, and it's completely different. He's an idiot.
him open trading card packs. And he really thought the trading card packs were like a good fucking gimmick.
I didn't even know he was doing that.
And,
What the fuck?
and it just destroyed him that nobody cared for him to see him open the trading cards, which, by the way, he admitted to spending over $70 on each pack of 4 cards.
What? Is
The
he
guy has
insane?
spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars
Wait,
on
Ash,
these shitty
don't
WWE
worry.
trading cards.
I think you're under exaggerating. Ralph donated 100.
Oh yeah, no. So there's a point
pesos.
during this where Ralph sends in a super chat, and it's like 100. Oh my
It's
god,
red,
Ralph!
baby.
Ralph sent this massive super chat in. Phil saved. It was 100 pesos, which Phil thinks because it's Ralph, it's like some big amount of money. He's like, I
God, he's such an idiot, isn't he?
think that's $26, guys. Guys, that must have been $26. And everybody tells him no, Phil. It's actually $4.
$4.
$4. Ralph sent him $4, buddy, to cement the partnership. I sent in 100 Mexican pesos, Phil. I really love you, Phil. I support the show. Can't wait to talk wrestling with you for $4.97. Not even a full $5. And it's in Mexican pesos. He couldn't do it in American because it was too shameful to just put $5.
You have to round
So
up.
100 pesos. I don't know which is more pathetic though. $5 or 100 Mexican fucking pesos, dude. It was just so funny.
All right, someone
bro.
said 494. We're good faith here, so we'll take you at your word, chatter. Okay. By the way,
But guys, that $4.94 really saved the stream. It did, guys, I swear. Again, there's 6 hours of this. It is fantastic to watch. I might actually do it live with you guys eventually, but I was busy all weekend. I left my house at about 4:30. I just got back at about 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday. See, I was gone the whole fucking weekend. I was busy. I was out touching grass, having a good time, hanging out with people, going to Marathon, and helping out on the farm and stuff. Like, I've been busy. So I couldn't watch this live. It killed me inside not to watch this live or watch it with you guys. But, like I said, I'm going to have the link down below. And as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.